Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this week's NXT review. So apologies that it's later than usual. It's been an absolute manic week, but I have got around to watching it and I've got quite a few things to say and go through. We were back at the Air Canada Centre for this week's NXT, and yeah, you know, a lot of it was just a recap of TakeOver, but I still thought there was some really good kind of behind the scenes interviews, and even the recap stuff, I thought they captured the magic of TakeOver, and it was magical at times. It was absolutely brilliant. One of my favourite pay-per-views of the year, as takeovers quite often are. But I think that, you know, an example would be Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger at TakeOver for me felt like he was saying goodbye, and I honestly thought he would pop up on Raw or SmackDown this week, but he didn't. And actually in the backstage interview this week that we saw, he was saying that he's not going to give up on himself. 10,000 people didn't give up on him. He felt the momentum was there. He was like, you know, down on himself that he couldn't get the job done, but he said he won't let himself or us down again next time. So clearly he's not walking away. It doesn't look as though he's going to go to the main roster. I hope this is the start of a real Ty Dillinger push, like where it culminates in him getting a title opportunity at a takeover. Because I do think that his gimmick, the perfect 10, his entrance, you know, how engaging he is in interviews, I don't see why he's not on that level. So, fingers crossed. But let's get to this week's show. So, Rich Swann against Kona Reeves. Kona Reeves formerly wrestled as Noah Potches, I believe it was. I like him. Good look. Looks a bit like The Rock. I'm surprised there weren't like more Rocky chants in the crowd. But he's very agile. He's got some nice moves. The match had some nice spots, nice enziguri, really vicious neck breaker. And I can't say I was like really into the match, but I was certainly watching it and making notes. You know, what's Kona like? You know, is there anything new from Rich Swann? And what nice moments do they have? And then Sanity come out. Now, I love Sanity, but this part of the show and even the No Way Jose match just felt good, just a little off. Like, they talk about anarchy, right? And I think for the No Way Jose match, there was no referee in the ring. So, basically, Sanity come out, they beat up Rich Swann, they beat up on Kona, and then No Way Jose comes out, challenges Eric Young to a match, right? There's no ref. Does kind of start off one-on-one, but very quickly the rest of Sanity get themselves involved, and it's total anarchy, which is perfect for this Sanity group. But there's just things like when Sanity first got to the ring, right, interrupting the Rich Swann Kona match, they turn their backs to Rich Swann and Kona, and they're like shouting out at the audience, yeah? It's part of their entrance gimmick, and then they turn around and then they're shouting through the ropes, shouting at the camera. Once they turned their backs, why didn't Rich Swann and Kona jump them? Because they surely know what they're there to do. They're there to beat them up. If someone was about to beat me up and they turned their back on me and I knew that's what they were going to do, there's every chance in the world I'm going to jump them, right? I'm not ashamed to admit it. So I just, it felt weird, that part. And then not only that, like this anarchy, right? This absolute out of control madness that Sanity bring. Someone out back is playing their music. You know, it doesn't fit. You can't have absolute anarchy and then as soon as it, like, you know, the action dies down in the ring, someone out back goes, oh, let's play their music again, shall we? What? Like, you shouldn't have had any music, right? I'm fine with them having the music when they first come out, but then when the anarchy does actually kick off in the ring and it's like, whoa, what is going on? You know, there's a match with no referee. I loved that. I thought it was brilliant. I'd have loved some referees to have come down and the rest of Sanity to have been beating them up and not allowing them into the ring. You know, I thought they could have gone further with it, this total just like out of control madness. I want to see them do that further down the road. But yeah, the fact that music was getting played and all this kind of stuff, it kind of broke it for me a little bit. And also, I don't understand why they went after Swann and Kona because, well, they've got nothing to do with anything, have they? They should be going after TM61. TM61 knocked Sanity out of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Sanity, this out of control group, surely can't just turn around and go, oh. They've got to go after TM61. They've got to beat them up at every opportunity they get. So, yeah, let's see. EY Chance and No Way Jose against Eric Young has been made, a match made for next week. Authors of Pain surely are going after hashtag DIY now and going after those tag team titles. Ellerin was saying that they're on to phase 3, which has got to involve the belts. Daria Baronado is announced as Billie Kay and Peyton Royce's tag team partner. I like her. I really like her gimmick, and I think she's a good striker. She's a legitimate MMA fighter, so you know that she can do that. But I just want her to be like bad. Do you know what I mean? It's like she did like some takedowns in the ring in this match, and I didn't think they looked that great. I really want, and then I want her to like deliver some strikes and it to knock the girls out cold. Like, she has to have her fists and her kicks be an absolute devastating weapon. If you get caught with a Daria strike, you're done. And they need to build that, because in this match, which we will get to, she didn't look average. She looked really good, but they could have made her look $1 million, and they could have made her look a hell of a lot better. Recap of that stunning Ciampa Gargano revival match. Absolutely brilliant. I could watch the recaps of that again and again and again. How disappointing that most of my match of the year candidates are either CWC or NXT. I've got very little from the main roster, which is, worrying. And then, well, yeah, let's talk about that main event match. So Liv Morgan, Aaliyah, Ember Moon against Billie Kay, Daria and Peyton Royce. And, Ember Moon's just a different level. This match was okay. Kind of going through the motions. Nice tag team work from Peyton and Billie. Daria got in. I thought they could have made her strikes look better. Liv, a lot of energy. Aaliyah, hometown girl, nice response, fine. But Ember Moon was the difference maker. Ember Moon is on a different level. When she got in the ring, she was doing springboard attacks, a lot more agile. She was really getting the crowd fired up. The match finishes because Billie Kay, Peyton Royce know that the end is coming, and they throw Daria into the ring, force her to tag in, and then she gets caught with that kind of corkscrew stunner from Ember Moon. Fine, nice ending. I think hopefully this means that Daria goes on to become a bit of a face and then turn on Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. I'd like to think that they've now created a monster for themselves. I thought all the girls did really well. I thought that the match build-up made sense. It was booked well. The action was solid. There was a few nice moments from Ember Moon. It was fine. It was good. And I suppose in a way this was one of the best post-takeover shows I've seen, because normally they are just non-stop recaps with inconsequential matches. At least there was a bit of anarchy at the start and a nice 6 women kind of tag match that had a bit of something to it, a storyline to it. It wasn't just we're going to throw these 6 women in a match. So yeah, good, really enjoyed it. Looking forward to next week. And they've also announced Samoa Joe Nakamura rematch for the title in Osaka, Japan in 2 weeks time. That will be epic. Cannot wait for that. Awesome. Thanks a lot for watching. Got loads more videos coming up today, including the Wrestling Days Heavyweight Championship video, because it is Sunday and we always do that. And so, is that everything I wanted to say? I think it is. Awesome. Hit the like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.